The epic quest began months ago as thousands of hopefuls from 6 regions across the United States.
I will be the first.
I will be the first American
Ninja Warrior.
Each fought through pain, exhaustion, and the competition to earn a shot at this, the most brutal obstacle course on the planet, Mount Midoriyama. And now, America's top 100 athletes, from Maine to Miami, from Arizona to Alaska, and all across the country, have traveled to Las Vegas to take on the greatest athletic challenge of their lives. The 4 grueling stages of Mount Midoriyama. The moment of truth has arrived. Can any of these fierce competitors beat the odds and do what no American has ever done? Who will become the first American Ninja Warrior?
This is Mount Midoriyama, the world's toughest obstacle course with its 4 grueling stages. This legendary beast has moved from Japan to America. This isn't a knockoff. This is the real deal. I'm Matt Eisman alongside Olympic gold medalist Jonny Moseley, and what began months ago with nearly 1,000 competitors from all corners of the U.S. all culminates tonight. We've already completed action in the first of 4 stages. And now the athletes who survive will tackle stage 2 with hopes of moving one step closer to total victory.
Well, the fastest American to complete all 4 stages wins major bragging rights, makes history, and leaves Vegas $500,000 richer.
Well, before we kick things off, let's take a look at the struggle these athletes endured to get to this moment. 100 athletes arrived here, each with a unique set of athletic skills. All shared the same dream, to make history at Mount Midoriyama. But as they stepped to the starting line in stage 1, the dream for most fell victim to reality. With 8 obstacles that challenged every physical skill, stage 1 took out 76 of the 100 finalists, including some of the biggest names in American Ninja Warrior history.
Oh, David Campbell is out on the spinning bridge. Oh, Jake Smith can't get up the warped wall. Tim Shee, the world free-running champion, goes down. I can't believe it.
The 24 who survived the grueling gauntlet of obstacles to advance to stage 2 includes veterans and rookies like Derek Nakamoto, a 21-year-old engineering student who shocked everyone with the fastest time in stage 1, letting the world know he is a force to contend with.
Derek Nakamoto just put the rest of the field on notice.
And Cirque du Soleil acrobat Remy Bakar, who quit his job to compete here, hoping to win the $500,000 to secure a better future for his wife and daughter.
Remy Bakar earns the right to move on to stage 2.
James McGrath, the student and ice cream vendor from Seattle who dominated stage 2 last year and looks to be on track for another impressive run here. And Mount Midoriyama veteran Brent Steffensen, bolstered by the 70-plus family members who traveled here from all over the country to witness his performance.
Team Brent! Team Brent!
This is as good as it gets right here. Well, hold on. Almost. When I get to the top of the 4th stage.
Those 4 join 20 others who move on to face stage 2, a group that represents every part of the country and every walk of life. 24 athletes in all, each with unique athletic skills. Each fought through 2 rounds of competition in their regionals. Each survived the brutal stage 1 here in Las Vegas. And tonight, they all aim to take the next step toward total victory at Mount Midoriyama. And if they thought the first step was hard, wait until they face the next one. Let's go to Angela Sun, who's standing by to take us through the obstacles in stage 2.
Thanks, Matt. Stage 2 is bathed in dramatic light, but don't let its beauty fool you. Underneath its shimmering exterior lies a monstrous course. There are 6 obstacles in all. The entire course is built over water, and they have 1 minute 45 seconds to get to the finish line. First up in stage 2 is the slider drop. They must ride the bar 35 feet down the track, survive a 14-inch drop, and keep the bar from sliding off the rails. Next, it's the double salmon ladder. Technique here is critical. They must hop the bar up one ladder, then jump the bar across to the other side and climb to the top of a second ladder. From there, it's onto the unstable bridge, a hand traverse over 2 boards. The first is secured on all 4 corners, but the second by only 2 points in the middle, so it pivots side to side. Next, they must stay upright on the balance tank as it rolls 16 feet down the track. Then it's a leap and a grab at the metal spin, 4 chains hanging from a circle that spins. They not only have to leap to grab a chain, they'll need enough momentum to get to the platform on the other side. And stage 2 finishes with the wall lift. Each of these 3 walls is heavier than the last, 66, 88, and 110 pounds. If they can survive these 6 obstacles and get it all done in less than 1 minute 45 seconds, they will have completed stage 2 and move on to stage 3. Guys?
Thanks, Angela. Well, no surprise, stage 2 looks to be incredibly difficult. In fact, of the 2,700 people who've ever attempted Mount Midoriyama, only 5% have survived long enough to take on stage 3. And only 3 athletes have ever completed all 4 stages, so the odds certainly stacked against the competitors tonight.
Stage 1 was all about speed. Stage 2 is still a race against the clock, but by the time they get to the balance tank, their arms, shoulders, and backs are gonna be on fire, and that's just after the first 3 obstacles.
So it's time to kick off the action on stage 2. 24 athletes all hoping to be the one, the first ever American Ninja Warrior. Our run order tonight includes Chris Wilczewski, a returning American Ninja Warrior veteran who was a powerhouse in the Northeast region. Evan the Rocket Dollard back for his second shot. Paul Casimir, who made it to stage 3 the past 2 years. There's 3-time Mount Midoriyama veteran Brent Steffensen. He's hoping to make history in front of his entire family. And our last competitor is our top seed, the man who shocked the world with the fastest time in stage 1, Derek Nakamoto. And it all begins right now. The first man at the starting line to set the bar for the rest was the first to complete stage 1. It's 27-year-old Nathaniel Spencer, a former pro golfer from Lawrence, Kansas.
I don't think anyone would have predicted a golfer would be the first to complete stage 1, but he had been training heavily in gymnastics for something far tougher than American Ninja Warrior.
I was thinking about going into special operations for the military. Ended up just taking some time off, and I've always watched clips of American Ninja Warrior, and I've always thought I've been capable of doing it, so some of my friends told me to do Ninja Warrior, so I just decided that was the best time to do it.
Now, there's no combat training necessary for American Ninja Warrior, but fighting through this course can be one tough battle.
And the battle starts now for Nathaniel Spencer.
The first obstacle is the slider drop. He's got to keep that bar from moving sideways as he approaches the drop-off. That's the move that's so critical.
Good body control, nice drop. Now the double salmon ladder. This is so much more difficult than the single salmon ladder we saw during qualifying.
Well, not only are the distance between the rungs greater, but you have to turn around and do a transfer. But man, he's making quick work of it.
He was flying up, easily had those first 3 rungs, and then just came up short, Johnny.
Watch it again. He was perfect for the first few rungs, but notice how he's looking to the right on his last jump and lets his left hand slip down just enough to where the bar didn't clear the rung on that side.
It's so unforgiving. Clearly had the skills to execute that obstacle, but wasn't able to get through it. And that's what it comes down to, executing under pressure.
Well, Nathaniel knows all about that from his days as a pro golfer. Putting on the practice green is just not the same as putting to win a championship. Pressure changes everything.
Well, let's see if our next competitor can execute where Nathaniel didn't. From the Northeast region, it's Chris Wilczewski. It took him 3 years to get to Mount Midoriyama, but he never gave up. And he credits that effort with turning his life around.
Looking back on my life and where I was versus where I'm at now is just nothing short of amazing. October 10th, 2010, I took my last drink. Since then, I've never looked back. I've just been moving forward. It's really kind of sad how bad it got. I literally stopped going to class, stopped doing assignments. I really wasn't doing anything right.
I wouldn't say I ever lost faith in my brother, but I was strongly concerned. I went to visit him at college once, and he was so hungover from the night before that he couldn't move.
I started to begin to realize that I had a serious problem drinking, but I didn't really start to make the changes until I realized I needed to want this.
Chris knew he wanted to change, and his brother helped him take the first step.
Brian said, look, you're an amazing athlete. You're fantastic at this stuff. Why don't you try out for American Ninja Warrior? And being on the show and being able to see different people in a different light kind of helped to show me all the good in the world and that I actually do have a purpose in life. I think I've come such a long way. Could have never dreamt this.
So the new Chris Wilczewski's ready to face stage 2. He'll start out with the slider drop.
I didn't get much forward momentum there. You see him swinging his legs, trying to get himself lined up. Oh! Man, I don't even know what happened. He's out. I'm stunned.
So disappointing. That is shocking, Jonny.
It sure is. Well, it started out great, and he was fighting hard to control the bar laterally, which he did successfully, but the impact of the drop seemed to catch him by surprise, and he couldn't hang on. Every athlete who's ever achieved greatness has faced a moment like this. You can either fold up the tent or rededicate yourself, and knowing Chris, I expect him to be back here next year stronger than ever.
Still to come, each of their stories is unique, but they all share a common theme: the desire to reach the summit atop stage 4 and claim the ultimate prize. Ahmed Touré quit West Point to care for his ailing mother and younger siblings. He brings that same commitment to Mount Midoriyama.
When my family attack every obstacle that comes our way, that's how I'm going to treat the course.
Derek Nakamoto waited 3 years for his chance to compete, and he's now living out his dream.
All this work that I've done, I'm not someone that just made it by luck. I feel humbly that I do belong here.
And Brent Steffensen, who's been here twice but felt the sting of disappointment each time, is ready to finish what he started.
I think I've got Mount Midoriyama conquered this time around, so third time's a charm.
Will anyone rise to the challenge? Destiny awaits when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to the finals of American Ninja Warrior, coming to you from the Las Vegas Strip. I'm Matt Eisman alongside Olympic legend Jonny Moseley. And while you're away, Will Todd was the latest to take on the course. But the cartoonist from Jackson, Wisconsin couldn't draw a happy ending on the double salmon ladder. The next athlete to walk through the gates to the starting line is a rookie this season. From the Northwest region, it's 27-year-old Sean Noble, a marine biologist from SoCal, California.
Just so much that we don't know about the ocean, and our ability to change it has outpaced our ability to study it.
I studied marine biology, and I spent a lot of time working in wildlife rehab. And that's very small scale. You're focused on one animal at a time. And I'd like to expand my influence and work on a larger scale. If I won the money, I've been kicking around the idea of starting a nonprofit, and $500,000 would just go so far. You look around a place like this and you just see an abundance of beauty. A lot of places it's going away, and I'd love to be able to preserve that.
Sean told us he felt he was underestimated in the regionals, but as an active rock climber, he feels he has the skills to go all the way here.
And Sean's parents are here. They made the trip from Northern California to watch their son compete.
Having that rock climbing background is going to be a huge benefit because there's just a lot of upper body stuff on this one.
Making pretty good progress, really trying to control the bar on the drop.
Nice work.
Nicely done. He sticks it.
Yeah.
Now onto the double salmon ladder. Rock climbers, great upper body strength, but again, there is a technique to the salmon ladder.
Exactly. So much of it is timing, unweighting as you jump the bar, but here comes the tricky part. He's got to jump the bar over to the other side. Oh, nice transfer.
Now that top rung is 2 inches higher than the rest.
There.
Right up it. And Sean Noble is the first athlete to get past the double salmon ladder. And now he is the first to attempt the unstable bridge.
Yeah, and he's got to make that jump to the second board. It pivots by 2 chains in the center. Really got to get a good swing. Oh!
By the fingertips. Great grip
He
string.
didn't get on the sides of the board. He was so lucky that thing did not tilt. But you can't overlook the dismount here.
But this is it, the critical moment. Oh! Goodness, Johnny, you said it. He needed to focus on that dismount. He had done it. He just had to stick the landing. Couldn't do it.
Well, have you ever sat on a swing and tried to get it going without pushing off from the ground? This dismount is just like that. You see him pulling himself up, trying to build more momentum, but it's hard to get the swing going. You need to use your core to get it started and really be patient. You just can't rush this dismount.
Didn't swing far enough? Got to go for a swim.
Our next competitor is hoping to avoid that same fate. At the starting gate, sporting the Mid-South Orange, it's Brian Arnold.
Well, stage 2 definitely suits someone like Brian because it's about strength and endurance, something he has a lot of from his years as a rock climber.
I've been climbing a long time, so I've been competing for a while, and I've placed first in a lot of rock climbing competitions. In 2006, I won Unearthed Climber of the Year from Urban Climber magazine.
Well, with all that climbing, he's built up tremendous arm and grip strength that is so important here on stage 2.
I'm not used to jumping with bars and just some weird obstacles, but overall, I think it does give me an advantage.
We'll see if those climbing skills can get him farther than anyone else has gone, all the way to the finish line.
Yeah, but you see that brace on his right calf. He tweaked it in training last week, but made it through stage 1. I'm sure he's hoping it won't be a problem here.
Brian Arnold on the slider drop. Gets past it. But now, the double salmon ladder.
Well, that was very smooth. Now expect him to have some really good coordination and power with his upper body on the double salmon ladder. He handled the single salmon ladder in the regionals, but this one takes twice the effort.
And if you look at it, he's already askew. And you can see the real good competitors pop up. They try to minimize the time hanging on there. Brian Arnold looks like he's having to calm his body in between each one, and askew again, Johnny.
Well, every time he seems to go for the, without the rest in between, use the momentum, it's getting him in trouble. This is key to get a huge swing here, a lot more than you think to make the transfers.
About a 4-foot gap
Very
there,
smooth.
and he is across.
He's looking pretty tired right now. He's really got to power up.
Only one rung left, but it's higher than the others. Takes a big effort.
Oh,
And he's
nice.
done it. He's done it, but no rest right now. Into the unstable bridge. Nice transition. As a rock climber, great upper body strength, good control. The transition between these planks, so difficult.
Oh, beautiful job.
And he's done it.
Clock is ticking, though.
He's got it. He is the first through the unstable bridge, and now will be the first to test the balance tank. No! Brian Arnold on track for a fantastic run, and looks like he just rushed too quickly into the balance tank.
Well, at the very least, it's so important to stay forward on the balance tank to keep your center of gravity over it. So if you do have to bail out, at least you have a shot of diving for the rope on the platform. But as you can see right here, Brian let the cylinder get ahead of him right away. And once that happened, he had no options.
May have looked past this obstacle, already thinking about the next one, the medal spin. In any event, Brian Arnold is out. Now on stage 2, the 30-year-old former American gladiator, Evan the Rocket Dollard.
Well, he's no stranger to Mount Midoriyama. He's been here before, but he's also no stranger to disappointment here. His entire focus this season has been about redemption.
Evan Dollard has always been a contender here at American Ninja Warrior, but at times, he's also been his own worst enemy.
I always get nervous at the stupid little obstacles.
Like in the qualifying round, I fell on a spinning log. Thought maybe I didn't have what it takes to take it to the next level, to get to Mount Midoriyama again. It really taught me that there's a time for timidity and there's a time just to go after it.
There was nothing timid about Evan as he secured a first-place finish in the Southwest Regional. And again here in Las Vegas, where he easily completed stage 1, looking every bit the top contender.
And he's done it. The rocket is moving on to stage 2.
People aren't going to remember who finished second. They're not going to remember the person that fell in stage 1 or stage 2. The ultimate person they're going to aspire to be is the guy that makes it to the top of Mount Midoriyama. That's who people are going to remember. That's who I want to be.
Evan really stepped up his training regimen after the regional competition, and that preparation showed in stage 1, as did his confidence. You can see his girlfriend Rachel. She cheered him on at the regionals, and she's back again at Mount Midoriyama. Onto the slider drop. Great body control.
Oh,
you can just see him fighting that torso, the legs going every which way.
Yeah, trying to bounce side to side. That was an excellent, excellent maneuvering.
Evan, for all that mass, actually tremendous upper body strength, phenomenal on the ropes. A lot of experience on the double salmon ladder here.
So much timing involved. You see, salmon ladder is really all about your lower body. It's really about the timing you get with your hips and your legs.
Oh, the bar's askew.
What a save. Let's see if he can keep it going. Now, remember, when he gets to the top rung, it's a...
And even the rocket cannot get that top rung. It is insanely high, insanely difficult.
But the trouble started for him before that. When he made the jump from one side to the other, instead of jumping straight across, he jumped up a rung as well, and that left him hanging by one hand. All that energy he used to correct the mistake just left him with nothing for the final rung.
It took a lot of energy to hang on with one hand for a second there, as I was trying to shout at myself to get as much muscle into that last beam there, and I just couldn't connect.
Evan's failure is the biggest surprise to me so far. I really thought he could win it all.
So far, 6 athletes have failed stage 2, but there's still 18 fighting to keep alive their dream of becoming the first ever American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to the finals of American Ninja Warrior. We're in stage 2, and so far no one has come close to the finish line. 7 have tried, and 7 have failed. While you're away, another athlete fell victim to the unstable bridge. J.B. Douglas from the Northwest region couldn't solve the mystery, lost his grip, and splashed out of the competition. So at this point, no one has completed stage 2. What are the competitors thinking, Johnny?
Well, they are probably thinking, I better pay attention here, reevaluate my strategy a little bit, and I have to have confidence in myself.
Well, let's hope they learn from the 7 who already went out and don't repeat their same mistakes. Well, the next man to attempt stage 2 knows all about learning because he just graduated from the University of Colorado. From the Mid-South region, it's parkour coach Brandon Douglas.
I graduated last May from CU. Basically, the latter half of my tenure there was me getting into this parkour thing because it was something that I just connected with. You feel like you're connecting with the environment when you're doing your parkour there. You can see lines and gaps, jumps that you want to get, and you can just see in your mind all these different pathways. The architecture comes alive. As soon as I started training, the world just it just looks different.
And now, so does Brandon, because just before he walked over to stage 2, his fellow parkour athletes from Boulder gave him a different hairstyle. It's the new clean look, more aerodynamic to help his parkour moves.
So bald. Awesome.
Brandon Douglas now with the mohawk, freshly shorn too. It looks like he tidied up the sidewalls there, ready to take his shot.
Look good, compete good.
Absolutely, that's my philosophy.
He's got to be pretty nervous.
On the slider drop, which already took out Chris Wilczewski. Every one of these obstacles can trip you up so easily. Good job controlling the bar. Brandon Douglas threw it, moving on to the double salmon ladder.
Well, and he just saw Evan Dollard unexpectedly go out on this obstacle.
You have to have tremendous technique and tremendous upper body strength. Misses the jump.
He is lucky he was able to hang on there.
And can't get up it. And this has to be so taxing on the upper body.
Oh, he's got the bar cockeyed.
Able to recover, though, but eating up time.
His forearms are starting to die already, but remember, they have to finish in 1:45.
And he popped up a rung there. Brandon Douglas looked like he was reaching the end, but now one more rung on the double salmon ladder, but it's the most insidious. And it's up. He lost his hand grip. Climbing up. He's going to try to make the transition now. His arms have to be burning.
Yes, they do, but he made a very nice transition to the unstable bridge.
But the clock continues to tick. Just under 40 seconds left as he has to make this transition. Oh! It looked like he just didn't have the energy to make a good leap across.
Well, once again, these competitors are having a really hard time getting a good swing going. And the ones who really do the unstable bridge well, they get a huge swing going. They get themselves going so they can get a nice kip so they have enough time to get a really nice handhold. And Brandon didn't do that.
Brandon clearly disappointed. And stage 2 remains undefeated, taking out all 8 competitors who've attempted it.
But our fastest and strongest competitors haven't gone yet, and I think once they start to run, we'll see much better results. There are still guys like Remy Bakar, who's warming up for his run there. He was one of the fastest in the Southwest region and on stage 1 here in Las Vegas.
Up next, he's a 37-year-old father of 3 and a stockbroker out of Franklin, Tennessee, Travis Rosen.
Travis is a Mount Midoriyama veteran. And with a wife and 3 kids at home, he's back for another shot at a life-changing $500,000.
It's always hard when you're a parent to have to leave your kids, leave your family. But, you know, they understand. And hopefully I can come back with something to prove that it was all worth it.
And his parents are here tonight to watch him, just as they did when he was an All-American gymnast at the University of Iowa.
Come on, Trav.
Nice.
Good control. Made it to the medal spin last year on stage 2. You know he's looking to go farther this time around. Now on to the double salmon ladder.
He has tremendous upper body strength.
He is flying up. An impressive performance by Travis Rosen.
Here's the critical moment, the transition.
Wow! Not only does he make it over, he made it up a rung, too.
He is moving very quickly, saving valuable time and energy.
Well, again, the deeper we get into the competition, the better the competitors. And right now, Travis Rosen looking very strong. But this transition on the unstable bridge, so difficult.
Nice.
Sticks it. Let's see if he can get all the way to the platform, though. This took out Sean Noble. Good body control out of the former gymnast. And right down onto the balance tank. It rolls very fast. You need tremendous footwork here.
Oh, he's back.
Unbelievable! Travis Rosen out on the balance tank. Johnny, what happened?
Well, just the first step was the wrong step. You know, it has a little notch that you want to get it kicked off, and that starts the roll. But then immediately you want to get forward so that if you need to, you can leap for the rope. And he just pushed it off and stayed back, and that was it.
Well, so far, stage 2 has been absolutely catastrophic. 9 competitors have taken on the course, and none of them has even made it to the 5th obstacle. This has been absolutely heartbreaking.
It has, but with our top stage 1 finishers still to run, I think things could change quickly.
Coming up, software engineer Paul Casimir and ice cream parlor worker James McGrath both seek a great and coveted treasure.
I can conquer Mount Midoriyama.
I think the outcome of this year is going to be great. Paul Casimir is going all the way to the top.
The glorious quest continues next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Las Vegas in the finals of American Ninja Warrior. We are still looking for someone, anyone, to complete stage 2 here at Mount Midoriyama. While you're away, another athlete took his shot at stage 2. Josh Lobeck out of the Mid-South region failed to get past the second obstacle, the double salmon ladder. So after a phenomenal performance by our finalists in Stage 1 that saw 24 of them completed, Stage 2 has been absolutely devastating. 10 have attempted and 10 have failed, Johnny.
Well, as difficult as it has been, Matt, that is the allure of Mount Midoriyama. You come in here knowing how difficult it will be, and it just gets more difficult with each stage that you clear. Stage 2 is just humbling.
But this next competitor may be up to the task. Out of Longmont, Colorado, one of the most consistent performers we have in American Ninja Warrior, 26-year-old Paul Casimir.
Well, last year, an emotional performance. He made it to Stage 3 just 2 weeks after the tragic death of his girlfriend. Now he's back again, hoping to move forward in life and at Mount Midoriyama.
Last year in Japan was really tough for me because 2 weeks before, I just heard that my girlfriend, Makana, had died. You know, I had no idea how I was going to react.
It has been an unbelievably inspiring story. Paul Casimir bravely competing in the face of personal tragedy with the recent loss of his girlfriend. Oh! But his run has come to an end.
I'm very happy with what I did, and you know, now I've had time to come to terms with it, and I think I can focus. I can bring myself to the A game and really go for the gold here.
Right up the warp wall. Paul Casimir is moving on to Stage 2.
This is me against myself, really, and the course. You know, the course is a test of my ability to do well. I think the outcome of this year is going to be great. For me, I've never felt better. I've done great so far. I think I can make it all the way to the end of Stage 4 and win this thing.
Paul has made it to Stage 3 the last 2 years. Wants to keep that record intact, but this stage just chewing up veterans left and right.
And that's got to be getting in his head a little bit at some point. You're looking at Evan Dollard, Travis Rosen, guys who are so good, and yet they're failing. So how do you justify that you're going to be different?
Casimir up on the slider drop. Just great body control. That bar didn't even wobble. Double salmon ladder, a lot of experience on this obstacle. So strong. Paul unassuming and quiet. Right in the bar askew. A rare miscue out of Paul Casimir.
Well, he was keeping his eye and his focus on the left side of the ladder, and the right side just got away a little bit.
But he's building momentum now. Has to make this transition. Looking a little winded. Goes up a rung, though. That's the Paul Casimir we know.
Outstanding.
One rung left, though.
And it's an extra high rung.
And Paul is looking exhausted. I got to say, Johnny, I'm surprised.
Oh, nice
It
move.
gets right up.
You know, I got to say that it's a smart move, though, to take a little rest there.
Onto the unstable bridge.
This one is so difficult. That first board is suspended on all 4 corners, but the next one only by 2 chains secured in the middle, so it tilts side to side. You've got to grab it with both hands at the same time.
Here it is, the leap, and he does it. But there is a time limit here, 1:45, to get through all 6 of these obstacles. 30 seconds left now as he leaps down onto the balance tank. That clock ticking down dangerously low. A little stumble. He saves it. A great recovery from a near disaster, but the clock down to just 16 seconds. Got to leap and grab the chain on the metal spin. Oh, did not get a good jump. Barely got onto the rope and could not hang on. Paul Casimir out on the metal spin.
Well, I got to think he was just so taxed from the extra time he spent on the double salmon ladder that his grip strength wasn't enough to hang on to the metal spin.
I was close, though. Just a little more strength than I would have had. I'll be back next year.
Paul Casimir was so close. You could see he just didn't get a good enough leap, and the chain slipped right through his hand. But, Matt, this should give the remaining athletes a ton of hope because Paul did get 1 step closer to completing Stage 2.
Coming up later, the fastest finisher from Stage 1, Derek Nakamoto, has his moment to shine.
This is really a dream come true. You only have 1 shot.
But up next, former Cirque du Soleil acrobat Remy Bakar has everything on the line.
To lose the final,
I actually had to quit my job.
The drama continues on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to the finals of American Ninja Warrior. We're halfway through our field of 24 competitors. Mount Midoriyama has proven yet again that it is the toughest obstacle course on the planet. While you're away, 2 more athletes attempted stage 2. Ben Sneed, a rock climber from the Northwest region, was the latest victim of the double salmon ladder. And Elliot Hall from the Northeast region couldn't complete the unstable bridge, the 4th man to fail on that obstacle. Well, up next in the starting block is 25-year-old James McGrath out of the Northwest region. He's the ice cream scooper from Seattle, Washington. His nickname is The Beast. Coming into this competition, James McGrath was my pick to become the first ever American Ninja Warrior.
Last year I went to Japan at Midoriyama and I made it to the 3rd stage and ended up failing on the ultimate cliffhanger.
James McGrath from Seattle, Washington. Oh! And he does not make it.
I started rock climbing and doing things for my grip just to prepare for the cliffhanger because it's such a difficult obstacle.
This humble ice cream man has been among our best athletes at American Ninja Warrior, but the trail that led him here was carved by adversity.
When I was in high school, I just tore all the ligaments, tendons, and cartilage in my ankle. I thought it was pretty life-changing because I thought, I assumed I'd be getting a scholarship for track, and, all of those opportunities went away. Life goes on. I started watching Ninja Warrior, and I was hooked ever since the first time I watched it. I love this so much. I like working to achieve something that so many people consider to be impossible. If I win the $500,000, it's safe to assume I won't be scooping ice cream anymore.
I like the way he thinks about the course. Obviously, he's one of the few guys to have made it through stage 2 last year at Mount Midoriyama.
Experience should serve him well, but you can't overlook any obstacle. We've seen that time and again on this stage.
Now watch me eat all my words. I'm kidding. No! He missed the drop. Unbelievable. One of the most talented ninjas goes out on the first obstacle of stage 2.
This is stunning. Johnny, what went wrong?
He just was doing everything he should have been doing. I like his approach, including this kip he does right before the drop-off, but he just kipped the bar too much, and as he did, he shifted his body over ever so slightly to his right, and the bar misses the rail on the left when he comes down.
I really thought I had it.
So one of the strongest athletes in the entire competition is out, and that has to be disconcerting for our next competitor. Up next, we are in his hometown. He's a 24-year-old acrobat out of Las Vegas, Remy Baccar. And in a town known for gambling, no one's put more on the line than him. He's all in for $500,000. In stage 1, Remy Baccar was cool and calm on the course, but his wife Elena was a total wreck on the sidelines.
Oh, and smooth the second time around, and his wife is losing it right now.
She's going crazy. I guess that's what happens when your husband leaves his job for a shot at $500,000.
Exactly.
The stress wasn't just from watching him on stage 1. It was knowing that he quit his job to do it. Remy couldn't get time off from his day job with Cirque du Soleil to compete here. So, trying to secure a better future for his family, he quit. Is there anyone in Vegas who's risked more?
If I could win the $500,000, that would be great. I could pay all our debt. I try not to think too much about it, but that would be a really life-changing.
So Remy won the first hand, beating the house to complete stage 1. But now, with the odds against him even greater, he says he'll try to block it all out when it's time to show his cards again.
When I would step to the start line, I think nothing would go through my mind. I would just go and do what I can.
But he'll be thinking about one thing, the family he's competing for.
I'm praying he's a winner for me already, so he can do his best, and we're all here for him.
He's the best, and he can win.
So Remy Baccar, the acrobat, is betting his skills against the house.
And there's his wife and daughter and all their friends back again to cheer him on. I thought she was going to have a heart attack when he ran stage 1. Now she's got to do it all over again.
Well, he was an unknown at the Southwest Regionals, but made a name for himself there. And again, here in Vegas on stage 1. Let's see if he can tackle stage 2.
He's very quiet. He's very deliberate.
Right up on the slider drop. Excellent body control.
No!
Wow. Woo! Good recovery there.
Making his wife nervous once again already.
Onto the double salmon ladder. And the bar's askew. Good recovery out of Bakar. Very fast on the first half of the double salmon ladder. Well done. Transition so difficult. Oh! The bar is off and he's barely holding on.
Oh, he just can't seem to get it back on track. He's got to move quickly now. He is wasting tons of energy here.
There it is. Remy Bakar is out. His little girl is heartbroken. Her hero just fell.
Oh, she's going to make me cry, man. Poor thing. He's okay. He's just a little wet.
Johnny, what went wrong?
Matt, this is a guy with tremendous athleticism, but the technique required on the double salmon ladder, it's just tough to master your first time out.
Let's go to Angela, who's standing by with Remy right now.
Guys, another casualty of the double salmon ladder. Remy, what happened?
It took me all my energy, and then the last one was super high, so I guess I didn't jump high enough, so I fell, you know.
I know you're disappointed, but what's it like having your hometown crowd out here supporting you?
Yeah, it was amazing, you know. But yeah, I'm sad I failed, you know. But it was amazing at least having them here cheering me up.
Thanks, Remy.
Thank you.
Guys?
Thanks, Angela. So 15 athletes have attempted stage 2, and we still have no finishers.
And now Remy's doing his most important job of the night. He's consoling his daughter. She was just heartbroken when her dad fell, but it looks like he's going to help her dry those tears, and we hope we see her and her dad back here next year.
Welcome back to Las Vegas, where the competition continues in stage 2 here at Mount Midoriyama. And so far, we have had no luck. No one's made it to the finish line. In fact, no one's even come close. This year's group of athletes is the most talented we've ever had, so it's shocking no one has completed stage 2 yet. But the top finishers from stage 1 are still ahead. Our next athlete to take on stage 2 is from the Southeast region. He's the 23-year-old used car marketing manager, Drew Dreschel. This last year has been a roller coaster for Drew, both physically and emotionally. Last year at Mount Midoriyama, he was carted off on a stretcher with a devastating knee injury.
They're carrying Drew to the medical tent. He's still in considerable pain.
After surgery, he went into intense physical rehab. But as he regained the strength in his knee, he then suffered a tragic personal loss.
My best friend, Corey Sarvis, he actually passed away in December.
His friend Corey died in a drowning accident, but his memory lives on with Drew.
He got me actually into parkour and got me into free running. So I'm really doing this to show how hard we train together and that he had what it takes too. I got a little extra motivation, a little guardian angel watching out for me, making sure that I'm gonna be the first American Ninja Warrior. I have what it takes.
So Drew Dreschel about to face stage 2 for himself and for his friend Corey. He's already watched 15 athletes fail here on stage 2, but he still believes he has the right stuff. And Johnny, if you're taking on a near impossible task, you have to believe something sets you apart. And here he is on the slider drop. Solid so far out of Drew.
Woo! I love it.
Good air there on the landing.
Yeah. Well, this is a guy who has a lot of experience on a salmon ladder. Not necessarily this one.
Had boot camp, though, last year. Tremendous upper body strength. What control on the bar there out of Drew Dreschel. Let's see if he pops up a rung, and he does. Drew Dreschel so strong.
Bam. Remember, the distance to the top rung is 2 inches higher than the rest. Oh, man, he just slammed his right hand into the board.
It looks like it's hurting.
Doesn't look like it's affecting his grip, though.
Trying to make the transition. The second one, truly unstable, but Dressel does it. Got to stick the dismount here, though. Oh! Drew Dressel is out, falling on the landing at the unstable bridge. He completed the obstacle for all intents and purposes. So unlike Drew to make a simple mistake like that, Johnny.
Definitely, but we saw a similar thing happen earlier tonight with Sean Noble. You need a huge swing for a safe landing. Can be very deceiving. It looks like you just need to get to the edge of the platform, but actually you need to get like 1.5 feet in. A shock to him, I'm sure.
I'm not even tired.
Drew Dressel understandably frustrated right now.
If you still can do that, why can't you finish that?
Another cautionary tale for the athletes still to run, including Brent Steffensen from Utah. And the #1 seed tonight, the fastest man from stage 1, the rookie Derek Nakamoto. They'll each try to survive stage 2 a little later, but right now, one of the most inspiring stories we've heard in this competition. He's a 21-year-old out of Austin, Texas, Ahmed Touré.
He is a remarkable young man. His parents are both originally from Guinea, West Africa. He walked away from West Point because family was more important.
I was at West Point for a little more than a year. This is what I got when I got my appointment to the United States Military Academy. Congressman Kenny Marchant gave it to me, and it's just been with me ever since.
Earning an appointment to the U.S. Military Academy was Ahmed's dream, but his father was forced to return to Guinea for an extended period for business, and his mother was stricken with breast cancer. So Ahmed made a difficult choice. He left the academy to help his mother care for his 4 siblings.
I think I made the right decision.
In Dallas, Ahmed impressed us with his performance, but his dad surprised us with his appearance, flying back from Guinea the day before to watch his son compete.
Seeing my dad, and it was a real surprise. Really glad that he was there. He's pretty excited for me. I know he's thinking of me. $500,000 would change my life pretty drastically. I mean, first thing, obviously, pay for college. Me and my siblings, that'll be done. I'm gonna be the first American Ninja Warrior.
Well, 21 years old, but a lot of maturity. Great poise out of this young man. And he's on to the slider drop. Looking very stable, great control.
It was such a smooth run on that slider drop. He had a nice wide grip, and it was really able to keep the bar straight.
On to the double salmon ladder. This obviously a new obstacle for him. Saw a salmon ladder in qualifying, but this one so much more difficult. The gap's bigger. Now the jump to the second salmon ladder. Can he figure this out?
Oh, and he skipped up one. Going for it. Wow. No problem getting to the
incredibly strong. Ahmed Touré right now blowing through this course. Still over a minute left as he's on the unstable bridge making the transition.
Just to get a good swing here. Wow, great boost onto the second part of the unstable bridge.
Got to stick this landing though, and he does it. Onto the balance tank. This has tripped up so many strong competitors. 45 seconds left, though. Doesn't want to rush it. Don't make a silly mistake. And he's all over the ball. And he is out on the balance tank. This is unbelievable. Again, these guys' balance is one of the best traits that they have, and this is tripping people up. What's going on?
If he'd only fallen forward rather than backwards, he could have lunged and reached that rope and completed the obstacle. What a shame for Ahmed. He was so close to completing the balance tank.
So Ahmed Touré is the 17th athlete who's failed to get to the finish line, but our top competitors have yet to run, and their combined skills and experience should be more than enough to handle the challenge. Welcome back to Mount Midoriyama in Las Vegas, the world's toughest obstacle course with 4 grueling stages. Right now, athletes are still trying to solve the mystery of stage 2. So far, 17 of the 24 competitors have tried, but no one has managed to complete it. And while you're away, Danny Johnson from Pittsburgh was the latest victim.
Well, Danny at 6'5" has a great reach advantage, but you need more than long arms on the double salmon ladder, and Danny struggled and ran out of energy before he could complete it.
As we get set for our next competitor, you can already hear the chants beginning to build.
Well, they are here for one of the most anticipated runners of the night, the stuntman from Sandy, Utah, Brent Steffensen.
And listen to them now as he climbs the stairs. They're all members of the Steffensen family, over 70 in all. They've come to witness his efforts here, and the rest of the crowd is fired up as well.
And Brent showing off a little here at the starting line.
You know, I'm going to miss Japan. I love going to Japan and everything. But I think the best part about it, the finals being in Vegas, is that my whole family can come out.
In stage one, they did. When Brent was in Japan the last 2 years, they could only watch him on television. But this year, more than 70 family members filled the bleachers for stage one here in Las Vegas to see him in person.
It kind of shocked me when we did the head count. I think they're going to need their own set of bleachers, actually.
And after he completed the stage, instead of having to look into the camera for the cliche, "Hi, Mom," Brent got to give her a hug.
Team Brent! Team Brent! Team Brent!
Family has always come first for Brent Steffensen. That was evident when we visited with him at the family home in Sandy, Utah.
Brent is going to be the first American Ninja Warrior!
My whole family, everybody's just been super supportive.
I think he's going to go all the way.
And tonight, they'll support him once again. In his third attempt at Mount Midoriyama, he definitely has the home field advantage.
Oh, that's going to be huge. Just having everybody you love sitting there cheering you on right there, it's going to be huge fuel. I think I've got Mount Midoriyama conquered this time around, so third time's a charm.
Can Brent be the first to get through stage two? Slider drop, gotta have good body control, wide grip.
Yes. Excellent work.
Tremendous upper body strength. Should do very well in the double salmon ladder.
Well, he certainly had some experience on it, which is very helpful.
Look at him flying right up, keeping the arms at 90 degrees. Great body control. Going for the transition. I'll bet he's going to kick up a rung here.
Oh, yeah.
And he does.
Beautiful. You can hear his family. He's got a lot of them here cheering him on. Over 70 in all who have come here from across the nation.
A little false start there.
I was trying to figure something else out here. I think he was trying to take a look and see how high that actual rung was.
Absolutely.
Very smart maneuver.
Onto the unstable bridge.
God, he's just making great time right now. Just a really smooth pace. Great swing, probably the best swing we've seen out of anyone.
Great job out of Steffensen. Now got to stick this landing, but he does it. Onto the balance tank, proven so tricky tonight, already taken out 3 competitors. A cautious approach. Looks like he's really trying to control that tank.
Oh, beautiful technique. Yes, and now here comes the obstacle that took him out last year. He had to clear such a huge distance.
25 seconds left, not a lot of time.
He's taking too much time. He's got to get going here. He needs to keep moving.
Precious seconds wasting away. And he's gone! Come on! Yes! But he's falling! Time running out! 9 seconds! This is going to be close. 6 seconds left!
Pounds. Go, go, go!
He's going too slow!
10. Come on, dive! He made it! Steffensen is in!
And the streak is broken. The first American has completed stage 2. Wow! He got there just before the clock struck 0. I gotta tell you, I was starting to feel the impenetrability, the inscrutability of Mount Midoriyama, but Brent Steffensen has changed all that. He has given us hope that there will still be an American Ninja Warrior. And while his family celebrates in the stands, Brent's fellow competitors are congratulating him as well on making it through stage 2. Let's go to Angela, who's making her way over to Brent right now.
Brent, wow, oh my goodness.
Whoa.
That performance, it gave me goosebumps, and I'm sure a lot of other people. You're the first person to complete stage 2. What emotions are going on right now?
Holy, just high as can be right now. Felt really good to redeem myself on the medal spin. I thought I had a lot of time. I was going through the doors at the end, and then I thought I heard the sirens going off. I don't know how much time I had, but I made it.
Brent, congratulations. We will see you in stage 3.
Definitely. Thank you.
Guys.
So the celebration continues in the stands as well as Brent makes his way over. The entire Steffensen family, including his father and stepmother, are just elated. They were here for stage 1 and stage 2, and now they're going to have to stick around for stage 3. Welcome back to the finals of American Ninja Warrior, where Brent Steffensen is still celebrating with his family, who just watched him complete stage 2 in dramatic fashion.
Well, this celebration almost didn't happen. Watch the last 15 seconds of his run and watch the clock closely. This is unbelievable. He nearly lost it on the metal spin landing, and now the 10-second warning starts to sound. Okay, hold on. Stop the tape right here. He's got just over a second left. He still has to get under that 110-pound wall and get to the button. And he slaps the button just in time with 3/100ths of a second. How's that for drama?
And that is when 70-plus members of his family erupted in joy, and it means we will have a stage 3. Now, the question is, will anyone else join Brent there? While Brent's family was celebrating, another competitor fell short of his goal. Cole Stevens, the Navy firearms instructor from the Southwest region, lost the battle of stage 2 without firing a shot. He fell on the first obstacle, the slider drop. Now, there are only 4 athletes left to take on stage 2. And the next man up is from Miami, Florida. It's David Flip Rodriguez.
Well, the man in the mask is back. He started wearing the masks as a free runner a few years ago when he was having some issues with his dad at home. He says he wanted to hide his feelings. Now things are much better at home, but he's kept the mask. One thing he can't hide is his talent. He was the fastest overall qualifier of all 6 regional competitions, and he powered through stage 1 here at Mount Midoriyama. And he's hoping for redemption because last year he went out on stage 2 on the very first obstacle, failing on the slider drop.
I'm just trying to keep my mind clear and kill it.
And Flip's mom and stepdad are here tonight waiting to see if he can continue the impressive run he's made so far through the competition. But right now he's about to face the obstacle that took him out last year, the slider drop. And here we go. He's up.
Very smooth, really controlling that bar.
So he survives it and moves on to the double salmon ladder. And a strong start. And the bar is askew. Good recovery, Johnny.
Ooh, you know, he's moving very quickly, which, you know, is good, but he's got to keep it under control here.
Nice transition. Tough to read the expression behind that mask, but you know he is focused. Onto the unstable bridge.
His mask tonight is all white, symbolic of a more positive attitude that he's running for stage 2.
Making the transition here to that second board. Nicely done. Great body control out of Flip Rodriguez. This landing can be so tricky, though.
We've seen guys go out just on this exit.
And he's done it. But now the balance tank, and this, one of the more surprisingly difficult obstacles. Oh! Is out! The balance tank trips him up. So devastating, Johnny.
This is the second year in a row he's gone out in stage 2. I know he's disappointed, but he did get farther than he did last year, and that's a step in the right direction.
Well, you can just see the frustration in his body language as Flip climbs out of the water. But the crowd rallying behind him, and now he's got the mask off. Johnny, what went wrong on the balance tank?
This balance tank is much tougher than it looks, and once it gets moving, it's so difficult to control the speed. Flip stood straight up. He needed to keep his upper body bent forward to keep his center of gravity over the cylinder, and once it began picking up speed, he had no chance to recover.
Obviously not the ending Flip Rodriguez was hoping for, but his mom and stepdad here to help console him. I still expect to see great things from Flip in the future.
It's okay. We're proud of you. We're proud of you next year.
Coming up, Brent Steffensen waits to see who, if anyone, will join him on stage 3. Could it be Paul Darnell? He's the stunt double for the new Superman movie, but can he fly here on stage 2?
I will be the first American Ninja Warrior. That's my plan, and that's why I'm here.
Or could it be tonight's #1 seed, Derek Nakamoto? The fastest finisher from stage 1 has his sights set squarely on stage 2.
This isn't just a TV show anymore. This is a challenge.
Find out next on American Ninja Warrior. The tower of stage 4 at Mount Midoriyama shines like a beacon here in Las Vegas, where the competition continues in the finals of American Ninja Warrior.
And this course is certainly living up to its reputation because so far, 22 athletes have attempted stage 2, but only one, Brent Steffensen, has made it to the finish line. The course took out the rest.
While you're away, yet another competitor failed to find the finish line. Lauren Ball from the Mid-South region was the 8th competitor to fail at the double salmon ladder. It's taken out more athletes than any other obstacle so far.
I'm at stage 2. Time to have some fun.
There's the next man about to give it a go. From the Southwest region, it's stuntman Paul Darnell. This is his second trip to Mount Midoriyama. 3 years ago, he went out on stage 1.
Then 2 years ago, he shocked everyone by failing to complete the qualifying course for Mount Midoriyama, a lesson he remembers quite well.
I was really excited again, had a confidence that I've done it once before, I could do it again. So the Bridge of Blades was there. Didn't give it that much thought and stepped too hard on one of the blades and it just took me out.
Oh, and he is down on the Bridge of Blades.
It was a shocker for me, but a realization that you can't take it for granted. Each obstacle is always different, harder, newer, and you really have to just go for it and focus on each one. I think I'm a better athlete than I was for the first time, always training, trying to improve. And so this year, I feel really strong about it. My fiance will be out here watching. I'm getting married in 2 weeks. I got really lucky that it just fell into place. The tryouts happened, and I went on my bachelor party. Now the course is happening, and now I get to go get married. So it all worked out, so I didn't have to miss out on anything.
Paul Darnell, he's stripping down. He is getting serious. The tighty yellowies, actually. Well, he's not wearing a lot of yellow, but still enough to let us know he is from the Southwest region.
Well, Paul's wardrobe, or lack thereof, is a nod to a fellow athlete from the Southwest, his friend Dan Mass, who ran stage 1 in his famous tuxedo Speedo. So, Dan, this one's for you, buddy, and for all the ladies in the house as well.
Well, he's proud to be in his skivvies, and he's having a great time. And I like it. He's not going to let the failure of those before him shake him off his game. Here he is on the slider drop. He's a revealing outfit. Darnell, though, bulked up significantly since we last saw him on American Ninja Warrior. He's a stuntman, actually doubled for Henry Cavill, who's playing Superman in the new movie next year. Going right at the double salmon ladder.
Guy's a specimen.
Got the bar a little askew, though.
Oh, no.
Darnell is big, carrying a lot of mass, and that can be a negative on the double salmon ladder.
Definitely, for sure, but he's pretty lean and obviously has a lot of practice. One of the owners of a free-running parkour gym.
And he went up a rung there.
Goes up.
Well, certainly not way to the top rung. Now the transition to the unstable bridge. And the seconds keep ticking down. Again, Darnell carrying a lot of mass. That can add up on these upper body obstacles.
Definitely an unorthodox technique for getting across the unstable bridge. Most guys skip both hands at the same time. He was walking his hands along. Oh.
And that was it. Just lost his grip. Didn't even make the attempt, Johnny.
He just looked very unfamiliar on those unstable bridges. First of all, his struggles on the double salmon ladder took a heavy toll, I think. Then he's never been on the unstable bridge before and spent a long time trying to figure it out, how to make that transition from one board to the next, and simply lost his grip.
Let's go to Angela, who's standing by with Paul right now.
Paul, it looked like the salmon ladder zapped your strength, and then you were on that unstable bridge and so close. But what happened?
You're right. Salmon ladder, that little bobble, it just took it all out of me. I didn't want to fall, and I used all my strength to get to the hanging bridge, and I had nothing left.
Representing very well in neon yellow. Guys, tall Paul Darnell.
Thanks, Angela. So 23 athletes have attempted stage 2. Only Brent Steffensen has survived it. Up next, there's only one competitor left on stage 2 who can join Brent Steffensen to keep alive the dream of total victory.
My goal is to become the first American Ninja Warrior. Can I? I don't know. Just have to find out.
His run next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to the finals of American Ninja Warrior, where the competition continues on stage 2 here at Mount Midoriyama, the world's toughest obstacle course.
Stage 2 is simply brutal. It's knocked out 22 of the 23 athletes who have attempted it.
Only one, Brent Steffensen, managed to complete it. There's only one man left with the chance to join him on stage 3. He was our fastest finisher in stage 1, a senior engineering student from Walnut, California, who's living out his dream here at Mount Midoriyama. It's Derek Nakamoto.
Taiko is traditional Japanese drumming. It started at like kabuki, but it's slowly grown into now a new art. My mom is Chinese, my dad is Japanese, and they're both born here in California. Taiko has helped me a lot to keep in touch with my culture. Without that, I wouldn't really know what it means to be a Japanese American.
While he keeps in touch with his family's Asian past, Derek Nakamoto also looks to the future. His life moves at an even faster beat than the drums, balancing studies as a senior engineering student at Cal Poly Pomona and a full-time job.
He's in college, he's a trainer, he works, he makes his car payment, he's responsible, he's a good kid.
As if that wasn't enough, Derek started training for American Ninja Warrior 3 years ago when he saw the show as an 18-year-old.
And when Ninja Warrior came on TV and I saw that, I was like, wow, this is something that I would love to do, love to try it out.
And he got all bummed out because, he says, I got to be 21. So the last 3 years, he's been working real hard. So this is his dream come true right now.
Derek thought he was dreaming when he posted the fastest time on stage 1.
It's an inspiration to know that all this preparation that I've been doing and all this training that's paid off. My goal is to become the first American Ninja Warrior, but will it? I don't know, just have to find out.
Centering himself at the beginning. Pretty amazing for a 21-year-old rookie to have the fastest time in stage 1. He says he's in awe just being here at Mount Midoriyama.
His family's here again tonight, both mom and dad, as well as his grandfather. And here we go. On the slider drop, good control of the bar.
Nice. Beautiful.
Now the double salmon ladder.
The only thing he does not have going for him is experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But flies right up, not wasting any time. Oh, bar askew, but what a correction. Wow, it looks like he's on wires the way he's going up it.
I mean, he is obviously ridiculously strong. It's just a question of him keeping his head together. He needs to move quickly, though, as we saw with Steffensen just barely squeaking in the time allotted. And look at him go to the top of that double salmon ladder. Nice transfer to the unstable bridge.
Great body control.
Remember how much swing Steffensen had getting to this transfer mode.
And his hand's not all the way. Wow. Looked like he could have gone a little more forward there. Caught it close.
He just muscled that.
This landing, anything but a given. Saw it take out Drew Dressel onto the balance tank, though. So tricky this year, this obstacle.
Oh, boy.
He's back a little off kilter.
No.
Jumps for the rock.
You see the distance he cleared. Plenty of time, too.
Trusting his leaping ability over his balance. 36 seconds left onto the metal spin. Oh! Derek Nakamoto goes out on the metal spin. A brilliant run to that point, but he is done.
Man, he had the time to rest a little longer, but he just chose to go. Got a pretty good leap and actually grabbed the bungee chain fairly high, but you see how his lower body swung ahead of him, and all that torque was just too much, and he couldn't maintain his grip.
A nice salute to his family and the fans here tonight as Derek Nakamoto comes up short on stage 2.
Got on there, got a little sweaty palm, and just couldn't hold on to that grip. But, I mean, it happens.
And no excuses from Derek. A gracious exit by a young man who seemingly has the potential to dominate this competition in the coming years. So stage 2 is over, but the competition continues because the lone survivor, Brent Steffensen, the last man standing, now moves on to stage 3.
And for Brent, this competition tonight is what he's focused on for the last 3 years. This is his shot to become the first ever American Ninja Warrior.
Well, let's go to Angela's son, who's standing by at the start to take us through the obstacles Brent is about to face.
It glows with white light, and it's built entirely over water. It's a beautiful creature with a deadly bite. No American has ever completed Stage 3 at Mount Midoriyama. Stage 3 features 8 obstacles so taxing that the officials have deemed the clock unnecessary. First up is the roulette cylinder. Brent will have to grab the spokes of the cylinder and roll along the track, which has 2 jarring drops. Next, it's the doorknob grasper, where Brent will need to swing across the 4 knobs, which rotate both ways, so you're just as likely to swing backwards as forwards. From there, it's onto the floating boards. They're 6 feet tall, 42 inches wide, and just over 2 inches thick. So there's nothing much to grab hold of, and they're too wide to put his arms around. He'll have to figure out some way to get across all 4. Next, it's the obstacle no American has ever mastered, the ultimate cliffhanger. Brent must work his way across the 32-foot span using only his fingertips on ledges that are barely over an inch deep. Then he'll move on to the bungee rope climb. 3 separate ropes spaced 5.5 feet apart, each different in length. From there, it's the hang climb. That's an inverted rock climbing wall with the handholds reversed. So he'll have to face backwards as he climbs, and he'll have to make the transition to the next obstacle upside down. At the spider flip, he must crawl along the bottom using just his fingers and toes, pull himself vertically to the ledge, jump across to the other side, and then crawl back down and across again to complete it. And the final obstacle of Stage 3 is the flying bar. Brent must jump the bar through 4 sets of 12-inch landing platforms 5 feet apart until he reaches the finish line. 8 obstacles, each one testing every ounce of grip, hand, shoulder, and arm strength. No American has ever gotten to the end.
Thanks, Angela. I don't think there's ever been a tougher combination of obstacles on Stage 3 than what Brent is about to face tonight.
I agree. Every obstacle here is difficult. The floating boards are nearly impossible, and the ultimate cliffhanger has been the demise of so many in the past. And after that, it just gets tougher. The hang climb and the spider flip are going to put his grip strength to the ultimate test, and that's after getting through the first 5 grip-intensive obstacles.
Well, Brent says he's more prepared than ever. We will see. Let's go to Angela again, who's standing by with Brent.
Brent, 100 people came to Vegas to compete in the finals, and you are the only one left standing looking at Stage 3. What kind of pressure does that put on you?
It's tremendous. But I have the support of my family. They've kept me going. It's been a long day, and they're still cheering me on. So if they have energy, I have energy too.
Looking at the course right now, what obstacle is going to be your biggest challenge?
I'm going to say probably this last one here. Jumping the bar to these little platforms. Just there's a lot of room for air. And I've never trained it before, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, all eyes are on you, so good luck.
It's true. Thank you.
Guys?
So Brent is ready. When we come back, Brent Steffensen attempts to make history, hoping to become the first American ever to complete Stage 3, move on to the final stage for a shot at $500,000.
I think I have a really good shot at winning the money because I've been training my whole life pretty much. It's just going to be mind-blowing. Like, my life will never be the same.
Brent Steffensen continues his quest to become the first American Ninja Warrior. Next! finals of American Ninja Warrior in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Matt Eisman here with Olympic legend Jonny Moseley, and this is it. The moment of truth has come in our quest to find the first American Ninja Warrior. After searching the country for the 100 athletes with the best shot at conquering Mount Midoriyama, we are down to our final competitor. The only man to make it to stage 3, Brent Steffensen.
And stage 3 takes an unbelievable amount of physical strength. And right now, Brent is preparing himself mentally. You see what he's doing there in front of the ultimate cliffhanger, visualizing, mapping out the plan in his mind. Hopefully his body will follow.
Well, Brent knows from past experience the ultimate cliffhanger could be the difference between victory and defeat. 5 men have gotten there.
It all ended in stage 3 on the ultimate cliffhanger.
Not enough. 5 men have fallen short.
I got to the cliffhanger where I fell off because I was just a little too tired.
Oh! Doesn't get it!
Last year was the most disappointing failure I ever had. I was 100% sure that I was completing that course.
My main goal really wasn't total victory and $500,000. It was the cliffhanger. I just wanted to be the guy that beat the cliffhanger.
But so far, no one has. Not even Brent Steffensen, who fell on it 2 years ago. This season, knowing he had a good shot at getting back to Mount Midoriyama, Brent made a point of planning for this specific obstacle.
Since the regionals, I've definitely stepped up my training. I actually started doing more grip strength stuff, hitting the cliffhanger super hard.
But will it be enough? Even someone like David Campbell, who's built an exact replica in his yard for training, failed on it twice in competition. Brent knows it will take a remarkable effort, but he believes he's learned from the past and says the ultimate cliffhanger will no longer mean the end of the road for Americans at Mount Midoriyama.
I'm pretty used to the pressure. I think definitely having the experience of doing this gives me a great edge. And then I look at what's in front of me, and I just do what I've trained to do.
And as he told us before, having his family here is a huge boost. Over 70 members of the Steffensen clan gathered here at stage 3 now. Next to his dad, that's Brent's aunt on the phone. She's ready to give the play-by-play to his mom, who's back home.
And his fellow athletes are also here, hoping they will witness history.
Here we go, the last man standing. Can he be the first American to complete stage 3? Remember, there is no clock. All he has to do is survive. Brent Steffensen starting on the roulette cylinder, and he's up. He's got to roll that cylinder by grabbing the spines and turning it to move down the track.
I don't think this will trip him up, but he wants to get through it quickly because it takes so much grip strength that he'll desperately need later.
This entire stage is all about grip, arm, and upper body strength. The forms have to be burning already, Johnny.
Oh, definitely, especially after already completing stage 2 and no opportunity to rest here like you see in the other stages. You usually have a break between different obstacles. He has to go straight into the doorknob grasper.
And those doorknobs spin. They rotate as you're holding on to them. So hard to get good purchase on them. Steffensen doing a good job. And he skips the last doorknob. He's through the first 2 obstacles. And next up, the floating boards. Nothing to really sink your fingers into.
Yeah, he's got to use his grip, his legs, his feet, anything to hang on and make his way across.
He's up to the second board, and wow, look at that technique. And that's why Steffensen is one of the strongest competitors out here. Phenomenal technique, flying through the floating boards. Now trying to build up some momentum. Keep in mind, those are free floating boards. He knows if he drops down, could lose the momentum.
There we go, nice one.
He's done it. And now he's about to face the obstacle that has stopped every American athlete who's ever attempted it, the ultimate cliffhanger. Steffensen taking his shoes off. Doesn't need the shoes from here on out. It's all hands. Uh-oh, the shirt is coming off. Steffensen is getting serious. And here it is, Brent Steffensen on the ultimate cliffhanger, looking to become the first American ever to defeat it. 2 years ago, it took him out.
These ledges are barely over an inch in depth. He's working with nothing but his fingertip.
And the transitions are so difficult. And he's made the first one.
The next is even tougher.
Oh. He's got it. One transition left.
Made it. He's not there yet.
He's got it. Brent Steffensen has done it. The first American ever to defeat the ultimate cliffhanger. He has just made history. And look at him celebrating. He knows it.
You can feel the crowd lighting him up.
And the fellow competitors know they're watching the best performance ever by an American.
But what a relief to get through the ultimate cliffhanger, but he's still only halfway through the stage. It's just cruel.
Now moving on to the bungee rope climb. He's got to swing from rope to rope to rope, and they're all differing lengths.
Well, this is uncharted territory for Americans.
These are obstacles he's never tried before.
Brent
Got me a
Steffensen.
little nervous here.
Feeling good. Good form. Right into the hang climb. Look at him go.
So brutal on the forearms because at that angle, it's really hard to utilize your legs. Oh, good. He's got his legs involved.
Got his feet in there. Look at that upside down inverted. Not that you're climbing up. Trying to make his way to the spider flip.
He's making me nervous right now. He's spending
He's having
lot
trouble.
of
His fingers
time.
seem to be giving out.
You only have so much time. Just his fingertips is all he has to use to hang on to. Man.
It's taking its toll. Such a small grip. Brent Steffensen goes out on the hang climb.
A crushing fall. He wanted it so badly. Johnny, what do you take away from Brent's performance tonight?
Well, first of all, as the only competitor with all eyes on him, that was some serious pressure. I've been in that situation, and you can't believe how hard it is to stay completely focused, but he looked so strong. And then to make history, getting past the ultimate cliffhanger was remarkable. But when he got to the hang climb, Matt, he just ran out of gas. This stage is just such a double-edged sword. You want to be careful and take your time, but every extra second is a killer on your body.
And the crowd now on their feet. Everybody here standing to honor the man who's now gone farther than any American ever at Mount Midoriyama. He couldn't get to the end of stage 3, but right now it must certainly feel like a victory celebration for Brent Steffensen.
A deserved round of applause for Brent Steffensen, an American who just made history, made it farther than any American has ever done here at Mount Midoriyama. Let's go to Angela, who's standing by with Brent right now.
Brent, I know it wasn't the obstacle that you thought was going to give you the trouble, but the hang climb, what went wrong?
Just pumped out completely. You know, the endurance just wasn't quite there. It's a lot of upper body finger strength obstacles right in a row. I should have just kept moving. If I would have kept moving, I'm pretty confident that I would have at least got onto the next obstacle.
But hey, regardless of the outcome, you still made history as the first American to clear the ultimate cliffhanger. That's got to feel good, right?
Oh, it's amazing, you know, like no American's done it, and it's just a huge privilege to be able to be the first one to do it, and it just feels awesome.
Well, a tremendous effort here in stage 3. We'll let you get to your friends and family.
Sweet. Sounds
Guys.
good to me.
Thanks, Angela, and congratulations to... Whoa, hold on. Brent Steffensen ends the night in style, a victory flip into the water. You can sense the pride he's feeling having made it so far in this competition. And now being mobbed by his family. You know, Johnny, this young man has impressed us with his character over the last few years, and now we know why. The family support has been there from day one, and it was there in force again tonight. Just a tremendous outburst of joy from everyone here as Brent Steffensen does come up short, but still manages to make history.
So a competition months in the making, with nearly 1,000 athletes, 6 regional events, and in the end, 100 finalists here at Mount Midoriyama in Las Vegas. But total victory again proves elusive, Johnny.
Yes, Matt, but the quest is still alive, and Brent Steffensen's performance epitomized that. He pushed on through and got us one step closer to achieving total victory.
So that's it for this year, but the search continues for an American with the strength, agility, and heart to defeat Mount Midoriyama. For Jonny Moseley and Angela Sun, I'm Matt Eisman, and we'll see you next year on American Ninja Warrior.
Animal Practice, a new comedy series coming to Wednesdays this fall on NBC.
The Monday after the Olympics, executive producers Dick Wolf and Mark Burnett will take 8 celebrities into the battlefield to learn the true meaning of courage under fire.
These stars are going to try to keep up with the special operations personnel who put it on the line for America. There are no stunt doubles. This is real. Live ammo, real explosives, real danger. Are you kidding me?
Stars Earn Stripes, the Monday after the Olympics here on NBC.